Thanks, everybody. Coach, I know we didn't play last weekend. If you just want to start with some opening remarks, maybe on this upcoming series against Ferris.
Yeah, I thought it was a good week for us. We've been going pretty much from the beginning of the season. So first opportunity for us to kind of reassess where we're at and get some rest and work on some things we needed to work on. And but the biggest thing was just not being in a situation where we needed to prepare and stressful situations that we've been in over the last 8-9 weeks. So it was a good week.
We'll open it up to questions. Sue?
Rico, looking back at the Bemidji series, I mean, you guys were able to come up with some points out of the weekend. I mean, your obvious goal was to come up with a sweep, but were you satisfied with how you guys played overall?
I thought we played really well. Obviously we came back on Friday's game and did a nice job with that. And I thought Saturday night it was a battle. It was a weird game. I thought both teams looked tired, but we stayed in it. We were up for most of the game, then we were down and on a kind of a weird goal, and we were able to come back and tie it. And then obviously going in a shootout, anything can happen. So I think we're playing really well, and we're in a good spot right now, and we're looking to move forward.
Did you feel like the bye week last week came at the right time during the season, or is there like no good time for a bye week?
I'm not sure anybody knows when a good time is or not. So it just happened to be our week. So you have to make the most of it, and you gotta do things that are necessary for your team at that moment. And that's what we tried to do.
You feel like some of the guys are healed up and maybe coming back this week that were, injured or?
I think we're as healthy as we're going to be at this point. Everybody's still, everyone at this juncture of the season is banged up and, hurting somewhere. And so you just got to fight through it. But I think we'll have a full complement of options this weekend.
You played Ferris once already this year. We're able to get a win and close to getting a sweep. I mean, anything about them the first time that, you think carries over this time?
Well, obviously it's been a while, and they're the hottest team in our conference right now. So we've got to be ready to go. And I think they've made some adjustments on what they do. They still play hard. They still play in your face. They still do a really good job of protecting their net front. And so we're going to have to negotiate all those things as we go through the game on Friday and Saturday.
I asked Joel this, so I'll ask you this too. I mean, it's always important to get points. It's always important to get wins every week, but going into this long break, is it like extra important to try to get some of that going into the long week off, or is it just kind of like any other week?
Yeah, I think for us, it's, we've had points in the last 2 weekends we've played. So we'll continue to focus on trying to be our best on Friday and not worry about, outcomes. I think that's a message that we don't want to get across to our guys. It's all about getting better each and every day. And as much as the media would like to make it out about outcomes, that's not what we're doing here. I don't think any coach thinks about outcomes as they're preparing for a weekend series. I think that's the wrong way to do it. And we're certainly not going to fall into that trap. We need to play our best today, which we did in practice. Now we can focus on tomorrow and get ready for Friday as we continue to prepare for Ferris. And that's our mentality. That'll be our mindset, and that'll be the way we play.
Ignoring results, but reflecting on the first half of the season, are you happy with the behind the scenes growth of the team?
Listen, we're in a great opportunity here to build something special. And I think anybody that's watched us play in the first half can tell you that we're moving in the right direction. Certainly not the outcomes we want in terms of points and stuff like that, but the way we play, the way we compete, our infrastructure behind the scenes, our culture, our faith in brother, all these things are moving in the right direction. It's really exciting for us as a staff, for me as the head coach, to have this unbelievable opportunity to build a program at the Division I level. It's not something we take for granted, and I can tell you our players don't take it for granted either.
Any final questions? Final remarks?
Nope, looking forward to finishing off 22 here.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
So-